Dear students, today we are going to discuss about a new chapter, Unit 6, Microorganisms. In this chapter, we will understand the different types of microorganisms. We will differentiate the various microorganisms based on their shape and occurrence. And we will know the role of microbes in the various fields such as medicine, agriculture, industry, and daily life. And we will know the effects of harmful microorganisms. We will understand the role of microbes in food processes, and we will understand the relationship between man and microbes, and we will know the effect of prions and virions on human health. Microorganisms are too small in size and they cannot be seen through naked eye. These organisms can be seen only with the help of microscope. Therefore, they are also known as microbes. The science that deals with study of microorganisms is known as microbiology. Microorganisms occur everywhere. They are found in air, water, for example, ponds, lakes, rivers, and oceans. And they are also found in soil and even inside our bodies. Some of them can even survive in severely adverse conditions such as hot springs, deserts, snow, and deep oceans. They remain inactive under the unfavorable conditions and become active during favorable conditions. And microorganisms can be studied under the 5 categories. They are virus, bacteria, fungi, algae, and protozoa. Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine. Today we are going to take a new lesson. So be ready for your class. The chapter name is Microorganism. So what is meaning of micro? Micro means very small in size. Small in size. Micro. So those organisms, they are very small in size. We cannot see them using our eyes. Okay. So microorganisms, they are very small in size. We cannot see them using our eyes. Then how we can see them? So we are using in biology, we have an instrument. That instrument name is microscope. Microscope. Using this microscope, we can see microorganisms. And these microorganisms, they are also called microbes. Microbes. Okay. And the study about microorganism, it is called microbiology. Microbiology. And this organism, they found everywhere, like they found in air, they found in water, they found in soil, and they are also found in severe conditions like hot springs, snow, and also in deserts. Okay, so basically microorganisms, they are categorized into virus. You know, virus, this virus category, they are attacking us today. You know, coronavirus, all the humans, they faced major problem, coronavirus. So coronavirus comes under virus. Okay, virus, bacteria, and fungi, protozoa, and algae. So the all microorganisms, they comes under these categories. There may be virus, maybe bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and algae. Okay. So first of all, we are going to study about virus. So virus is a major threat. in this world now in this condition. Okay, so we are going to study about what is virus and what is the structure of virus and what are the characteristics of virus. Okay, so let's study. Virus. Virus means, in Latin it means poison. Okay, poison. And these are very tiny particles we cannot see even using normal microscope, normal common microscope. Okay, and they are showing both living character and they are showing non-living character also. Okay, so virus, the study about virus is called virology. Virology, study about. And viruses, they are obligate intracellular parasites. Obligate intracellular they are obligate intracellular parasite. What is the meaning of obligate intracellular parasite? So viruses, they enter into the host cell. Host cell means it may be human cell, it may be animal cell, another animal cell, and it may be plant cell. Okay, so if they enter into this host cell, then only they are active. Okay, and they take the all machinery of that cell and they make their copies using the machinery of host cell. But they are outside. If they are outside this host cell, they are inactive. So that means inside the host cell, inside the cell, virus is active. Outside the cell, virus is inactive. Okay, so they are obligate intracellular parasite, means they are active inside the host cell and they are inactive outside the host cell. Okay, so if they are inside the host cell, then only they can do their functions. Okay, they make their copies and they take the all machinery of host cell. So next we are going to discuss what is the structure of the virus. So we discuss about a little information about virus. Virus in Latin, which means poison, and study about virus is called virology. And now we are going to look what is the structure of the virus. We already know they are like they are like active inside the host cell and they are inactive outside the cell. So they shows both living and non-living character. And what is the structure? Why they are showing like this? So the structure of virus. Virus mainly consists, the structure of virus mainly consists genetic material. They have a genetic material, and this genetic material is protected by a protein coat. So for example, what is meaning by genetic material? Genetic material either DNA or RNA. You know what is DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid. RNA, ribonucleic acid. Okay. So genetic material may be DNA or RNA. So based on that, there may be DNA virus or RNA virus. And here you can see the virus structure. This is protein code. Protein code. Inside this protein code, what form? Genetic material form. This is genetic material. Okay, this is protein code. So this is as they have a symbol structure. They have a genetic material that may be DNA or RNA, and that is protected by a protein code. And we already discussed study about virus is called virology. And these viruses, they are found in different shapes. They may be in roll shape. They may have a cylindrical helical shape. Okay, they shows different shapes. Figure 6.1. Different shapes of virus. A. Bacteriophage. They have complex shape. B. Influenza virus. They have spherical shape. C. Tobacco mosaic virus. They have helical shape. So we discussed structure of the virus. What they have? They have a protein code. And they have genetic material which is made up of DNA or RNA. So we can call them as like core DNA. Genetic material may be core DNA or RNA. And this is our protein code. Okay. Some viruses, they have a extra envelope also formed. Other than protein code, they have an envelope which is made up of either lipid or carbohydrate. So this envelope, which may be a spikes like this. So this envelope gives extra protection for the virus. You know, coronavirus has this kind of structure. They have a lipid envelope and they have protein code and they have genetic material. So what is the use of this spike? So we know this spike they use it to attach on this host on their host cell. Okay. So why this corona, the name comes because of the spikes of this coronavirus look like this. So that name corona. And if you look at the sun they have a layer called corona. So that appearance because of presence of these spikes on this coronavirus, they look like corona of the sun. So they called coronavirus. So what disease coronavirus cause? COVID-19. You may have seen in news about this issue. So they have an additional envelope found. Envelope. And this envelope may be made up of lipid or carbohydrate. Okay, they may be made up of lipid or carbohydrate, or maybe sometimes proteins. Okay, so what is the use of this envelope? For example, this is our coronavirus spike. This is our host cell. Host cell means human cell or animal cell. Okay, so this coronavirus, they come and they use this spike to attach on the host cell. Okay, this is the use of the spike. So this is the structure of the virus. So what they have genetic material that is called core DNA or core RNA, and they have protein code. This protein code protect this genetic material. And some viruses, they have additional envelope found. This envelope may be made up of lipid, carbohydrate and protein, and this envelope they bears spikes. Okay, and these spikes they are used to attach on the host cell. Okay, if this is host cell, they use these spikes to attach on the host cell. Okay, viruses they shows both living character and non-living character. So what are those living character? The living character, first one, viruses, they respond to heat, chemicals and radiation. So we are going to discuss living characters shown by virus. Living characters shown by virus. First one, they respond to heat, chemicals and radiations. Okay. Second character, they make copies by taking machinery of the they reproduce and make copies inside the host cell. Okay, so viruses they can respond to heat and they can respond to chemicals and radiations. Okay, like other microorganisms, and they reproduce and make copies inside the host cell. So when they enter into the host cell, they take all machinery of the host cell and they produces their copies. They produces the copies of their genetic material, protein code, and they assemble all these structure of virus, and they form a complete virus, and they come outside of host cell. Okay, and they show third character, living character about virus. They show irritability. Okay, so these are the living characters shown by virus. So virus, first two living characters shown by virus, they respond to heat, chemicals and radiations. Second one, they reproduce and make copies inside the host cell, and they show irritability. Okay, then next we are going to discuss what are the non-living characters shown by virus. What are the non-living characters they found shown by virus? Okay, so next we are going to discuss what are the non-living characters shown by virus. First, they remain inactive when they are freely in environment. So viruses, if they are active, so if they are inside the cell, host cell, they are active. If they are outside the cell, they are inactive. Okay. Then the second point, they can be crystallized and they can be stored. So they can be crystallized and they can be stored so many years. So other microorganisms they cannot show this property. Okay, this is the non-living character of the virus. Virus only show these characters. Then third point, they have no metabolic machinery and cytoplasm. So virus they have no ideal structure of a cell. They have no a complete nucleus. Even though they have genetic material, they have no the setup of a nucleus, they have no cytoplasm, they have no other cell organelles like mitochondria and Golgi apparatus and other cell organelles. Though all these cell organelles are absent, and they have simply a genetic material that is protected by a protein coat. That's all. Okay, so no cytoplasm, no metabolic machinery. So they depend host cell for producing their copies, and they take the control of the cell, and they cause many diseases. So these are the non-living characters. First of all, they are inactive when they are found freely in environment, and second point, they can be crystallized and stored in they can be stored many years, and third point, no metabolic machinery and no cytoplasm present in case of virus. Okay.